Hi everybody, I'm Justin Berk. This is my wife, Shannon Berk.
Hi guys.
You may have met her before. She is an extremely talented person with a wealth not only of knowledge, but a desire for activities. And she is joining me today because she has a great activity you can do with your kids, not only to keep them busy, but something obviously weather related on a weather page. And it is about how to make what?
A rain stick. A rain stick was historically made by indigenous cultures in bamboo and dried cacti with pebbles and beans in hopes of calling in the rain for their crops. So this is a rain stick.
So you're saying we can build that and make it rain?
Yes.
Can we make the rain stop?
I don't know. We'll have to ask the weather guy.
All right, so during the course of this video, we are going to go through all of the materials that you will need to make your very own rain stick, or a few of them. And in addition to the sound of the rain, it also can be a percussion instrument.
Yes, and a great learning tool about weather.
Yeah. So I'm excited to actually step out of the way now. I'm going to be behind the cameras because this beautiful, intelligent, very, very friendly woman with the amazing voice is going to walk us through the process.
Yeah.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it.
Okay, we're gonna start with the materials you need to gather to make your rain stick. So first you need a container for your rain stick. You can have a glass bottle or a plastic bottle. The wider neck of the bottle makes it easier to put these sticks in. If you don't have a bottle hanging out, you can actually use your paper towel roll.
And that one's almost ready?
Yes. And what you would do with that is you would take a piece of paper and actually cut the piece of paper and tape it around the end. And then when you're done making the stick, you would do another one here. And then you can have a paper towel rain stick. Then you're gonna need to gather some sticks. This is a great opportunity for your kids to get outside and get some fresh air. You may want to have some shears because you're gonna need to clip off some of these little sticks here. The straighter the stick, the better it's going to work.
I want to point out for the record that we did this on a rainy day. So our sticks were wet.
Yes.
We used the oldest pan in the house, so we weren't worried about ruining it. And we actually put those sticks in the oven at around 300 degrees.
Yes, for 5 minutes, and then we flipped them for 5 minutes, and they were dry in no time.
Ready.
And just make sure that you're watching it the whole time.
Yes.
Then we're going to use the same old tray as the place where we're going to do the actual project. That way, any seeds or pebbles or anything that you're using is going to be contained in easy cleanup, which is important, moms and dads, right? Easy cleanup. So we have chia seeds here, we have lentils, combat lentils, and then we have some brown rice. You need something like that. Beans work really well, seeds, pebbles, little tiny baby pebbles. These are some other options we just had in the house. Some macaroni noodles, you might even have to put them in a Ziploc bag and smash them up. That could be fun for those kids too.
Yes.
Some ramen noodles.
By the way, who doesn't have ramen in the house?
Right. This is stuff that we all mostly have. Again, put them in a Ziploc bag and give them a little beating. Get some frustration out. Brown rice. These are just the other things that we did. Having a funnel actually is really great, but if you don't have a funnel, you can just take a piece of paper and make a funnel.
So you roll it from the corner.
Roll it from the corner. You want it big on the top, little on the bottom, and then you just tape it, and there's your funnel. Okay, so now we're going to assemble it. You want to take your container, whatever you're using, and you're going to first put in the sticks. So put as many sticks as you can get in there. I have found that the more sticks you have, the better it is.
Lily is watching you intently right now, which your kids should be doing as well. All right, get them in there.
Okay, so
You got quite a bit,
Yes.
but you want more, right?
I want lots because I like a slow fade to my rain. So I'm gonna try to get as many in there as I can. Maybe we should have told them to wear gloves.
Yeah, well, if you get a splinter out of this, I apologize.
Please consult your physician before attempting this.
Goodness.
So we have the sticks in the container. I would have preferred to have a little bit more, but we're working with what we had at home, which is this bottle. And the mouth of the bottle is a little bit too narrow to get many more down, while still leaving space for our objects to get down, our corn or our grain. So then you're gonna take your funnel, you're gonna put it into the mouth of the bottle. And we are gonna choose some rice. A little bit at a time.
Oh, you're ready.
So we're gonna spice it up. A little bit of variety.
Those are your...
Those are my lentils. I love lentils. And then maybe some chia. You know, the different... Ooh. Everything's gonna have a different sound to it based on its density and its size. So why not have a little bit of everything? Maybe put a little bit more rice in there because that's definitely
That's a good sound right there. Yeah,
heavier
I like
sound.
that. I like that. Okay.
Okay, so that sounds pretty good. Yeah. Now we're gonna screw that top on. If anyone knows what kind of bottle this is, shh. So, and then
Mama needed a break.
super easy, right? And then now we're gonna listen.
Let's get really close up to that. Go ahead.
Now turning it back over. So that's the sound of the rain.
Okay, now that we're back and we have our finished product, or a couple of them.
A couple.
This is where we can actually show how each one has its own sound. Hopefully we can hear that. Go ahead. And you hope they sound different. If you're doing this with multiple children, you want them to be unique and you want them to be special. If you have different bottles or different amount of sticks or different stuff inside, again, we have a different amount of materials.
Different number of sticks. Definitely is my favorite because it makes the rain last longer.
And I can't wait to do mine with some ramen because I'm trying to stay away from the added carbs, but we have a ton of this stuff in the house. And I can even hear it in the package.
Yes.
It's ready to rain.
Yes.
And
ramen.
while you're doing this activity, one of the things you can do with your children is talk about the sound of rain and how rain may sound different falling on the roof versus the windowsill versus maybe when you're sitting in the car versus when it's actually pitter-pattering in a puddle or on the sidewalk or even walking through the woods, falling through all the leaves.
Yes.
Good stuff. And the other thing we could do is what?
Well, it is a percussion instrument and it's used in occupational therapy to calm the senses. So anxiety, make music. So
we're always making music together.
We are. Mama Rocka.
You may actually hear us on iTunes next week. No, let's hope we get back to work so we don't have to rely on this. Hey, did she do a great job? Did you like this? If you want to get more information, we're going to type up all of the steps along the way and the materials and break that down in an article on my website. So we'll link that along with this video. You can watch this video again there as well. And a big thank you to my wife, who actually, I think, was more excited about doing this than I was.
I have more.
And what is it that you wanted to do? Well, you missed your calling?
Oh, I'm a preschool teacher trapped in a biologist's body.
And I have nothing but respect for all the teachers, especially in the preschool, because you have to keep those kids entertained. Even while you're playing, you know, you're learning. And the fact that we got to do some activity that is weather related is even better. Woohoo!
I'll play you out.
All right. Thank you so much. If you like this, let us know, and we've got more activities for you. Get to it, baby.